What's good, gang? So it's raining outside, there's no lights, and you know what that means? It's time for spooky content. So today I'll be telling you guys about the one time I went to see a babalawo. And for those who don't know what that means a DIBIA. And for those who don't still know what DIBIA means, that means a native doctor, someone that does supernatural magic. You know what I'm saying? So how the story goes is, in my 200 level, I got a phone. It was an LG, I think G6 or something. It was a G6 series. It was an expensive phone at the time. Just think about a 200 level student from a middle class family saving up to 200k to buy a phone. So I just got the phone, and a week later, I went to see my guy. The guy that voiced the animation I'll be playing at the end of this video. So in the hostel, I went to see him and I slept over in their hostel. The next morning, I went to the place where I kept to charge my phone, and I could see that every other person's phone there was intact except for my phone. So I knew that, okay, the person that stole this phone knows this room. He knows everybody in this room. So it can't be someone that's that far. I tried calling the phone, it was ringing till it wasn't ringing, and that's when I started panicking. I was panicking real bad. I called. It wasn't ringing. I knew I had already taken the SIM card off. So I asked my guy, what's going to happen now? I can't just let this phone go. I bought this phone with all my money, and I'm broke at the moment just because I just got this phone. So his suggestion was I should go and meet a native doctor. I was like, whoa, bro. Every movie I've watched that the actor went to see a babalawo did not end well for the actor. So why would I do something like this? I was like, that's just a movie now. This is something that everybody does every day. Everybody that needs supernatural services, it's common knowledge that you have to go and meet the babalawo to fix your problem. So like, okay, if it's not that bad, well, I'm an Igbo guy, so my ancestors are backing me, so I can't be too scared of anything. Let's go and do it, you know. So that day, I was in Obe. Those that went to Ace would know Obe. Obe is in front gate. I climbed, because I don't have money. I climbed the hill of Obe, went to my left, entered one bush like that. And when you see this bush, straight supernatural vibes. Like, you know that every tree here is at least 2,000 years old. Trees that are very tall, like Iroko level tall, but their leaves come down to your level. They don't even come down to the ground, they come down to your level. So when you're walking, you have to like separate the leaves, so you know that what you're doing is not child's play. You're actually going to go and see the gods. It was that kind of vibe. So we go to the place. I saw the doctor's son. It was like his dad is doing some prayers. He's coming. I was like, wow, wonderful. We just sat down, waited for him, and later the man came out. I was like, we should take off our shoes before we enter his shrine. I was like, okay, you want us to be connected with Mother Earth? That sounds professional. We took off our shoes, entered the shrine, and he told me that what you're looking for a phone, right? I was like, yes. Inside this phone, you have past questions and you have notes that you snapped. I was like, that's convenient because it's exam period. I don't know who you have in ASU, but I did not say it out, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, how convenient. But yeah, I was like, this guy must be professional to think this. But how convenient that it's exam period and he knows that, and he's telling me these things, you understand? He might have somebody in school, but I don't want to deep it that much. So the breakdown was for me to get the phone back, because according to him, he knows who exactly was with the phone, and he said it's one of my guys, which I was convinced because obviously I will have to pay 50k. I bought this phone for 40k in 200 in 200 level. That was around 2016. I bought it for 40k, but for me to get the phone, I have to pay 50k. I told the man that I don't have 50k to pay. I was like, okay, that he's not after the money, that he's just here to bless us. That was just it. But since we've already come and would want to have some sort of relief for coming this far, he handed me an egg and said by 12 midnight I should go outside, look for a main road and stand there, face the egg to the heavens, say whatever I want to happen and break the egg. I said, okay, wow, he's giving it to me for free, so why would I reject it? I took the egg and I went home. I told everybody, hey, see the egg that babalawo gave me, if you're with my phone, return my phone before Jazz will do you. Did the phone return? Hell no. I don't even think they believe me, but I showed them evidence that I went to the babalawo, so I was like, I'm justified if anything bad was to happen to this guy. So that night, I woke up around midnight as instructed. I went to the road and I did everything, but I did not say anything negative, like as a consequence to the thief that stole the phone. I was basically like, I've lost something, but as I make this sacrifice of breaking this egg, I hope to gain something back. I hope to gain something. I hope for prosperity. I hope for long life. I hope for wealth. And I say that with the egg raised to the heavens, and I broke the egg. And then I went back. I was chilling. The summary of everything is the phone did not return to me. Nothing bad happened to anybody, even the suspect that was the person I was suspecting that stole the phone. Nothing happened to him. And till today, I don't know if going to visit the babalawo came with some side consequences, because when I tell people that I went to see a babalawo, some people tell me that there will be evil, there will be small evil spirits that will follow me after that, just for the fact that I went to consult someone that's not, Christian, that there will be small evils. But I'm not a victim. I'm not the kind of person that will say that because of I did that, every bad thing in my life has been because of this particular action that I did when I was not even 20 years. So yeah, that's just the breakdown of what happened. And since then, I've not visited a shrine yet, and I don't see myself doing that. But at the same time, I don't judge people who do, because if that's what gives you comfort after a loss of property or life, I mean, do you? Just know that the consequences might be real. If the thing happens, like if what you want happens, there is probably consequences. There's most likely consequences. So whenever you're trying to like instruct the power to do something for you, don't say something that is too crazy, like that is going to very negatively affect the person. Just put it as everybody's human, even the thief is human. Who knows what was going through his mind? What was going through his mind when he took your stuff? You can just pray that your phone comes back and put a full stop there. You don't have to kill him or make him run mad or do any of that. Yeah, just make it positive. Don't do juju in such a way that you have to bring human life or start doing some crazy killing animals like crazy. Don't take it that far. I think that's when you start taking it that far, that's when the consequences increase exponentially, and that's when it start affecting you and people around you. So yeah, that's how it happened though. That's how it happened. And since then, I don't know. I can't, like I said, I can't credit everything negative that's happened to my life just to that particular event. But I did what I did. And at that point in time, I believed that what I did was the right thing, because that was what gave me closure. Because I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain, man. Whenever I want to get a phone, I always spend all the money I have. If possible, I'll borrow, because I know that this is an asset to me. I don't want to get something lower because I have lower money. When I got this tablet, when I got this computer, I spent everything I had. When I even got this phone I'm using to record right now, I didn't have enough money, but I had to borrow money to get the maximum of what I could get. So that's just it. It hurts me like mad, but I had to think 2 steps ahead. Is this something I really want to do? Is this something I really want to partake in? And even if I partake in, what are going to be the consequences out of it? So yeah, that's just today's story of how I got involved with the babalawo when I was in school, when I was mourning the loss of my phone. Well, that's the video for today, guys. You guys should join my Discord. I made a Discord community. If you find me interesting, I'll be dropping notifications for every video. I can't promise steady, constant videos, but I'll try. So join the Discord community. Follow my second YouTube channel. I want to make a reaction channel where I'll be reacting to things you guys want me to react to and things I find interesting to react to. And I'll also be live. I interact on live. I answer everybody's questions, because I really love my community. Everybody that has stood out. You don't have to be much. I think the fewer the better, because when it becomes crowded, I tend to lose focus. So I love the fact that we are not a very big community yet, although I will not say that that's a bad thing if we are big, because come on, obviously. So yeah, I also interact on live. I'll be answering Q&As and everything you want to know about me. And so to end the video, I'll be dropping this animation that I made with the guy the guy that went to crash in his hostel the day I lost my phone. He's still my very good friend. On my birthday he came, he even bought drinks for me. Like, he's my very, very good friend. So I made an animation with him a few years ago. I'll be dropping an animation at the end of this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and that's the video for today, guys. Peace.
Humans, so fragile, so backwards.
I've been around the world. None of your weapons are a match for my superpowers.
You don't hear of SP? Normal supernatural power on a juju vibes.